Well, good morning guys. It's day 8, I think, of 9 days in the north. One day after the next, We're up here doing a trap course.
Yeah.
Not right now, but in the middle of all the other fun business we're doing. Jeremy showing off his juggling skills. Switch over to GoPro and we're gonna get walking. Less talking, more shooting. Yeah. Hopefully. And we're gonna make lunch. We got some kebabs. We just have to match it up with some grouse. It's gonna happen. We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, otherwise we're having peppers on a stick.
Peppers on a stick. That doesn't sound good. All right, let's get suited up. Let's get all pumpkin-y. Okay, I see him still. Okay.
Stone cold drop that bad boy. Dunzo.
What's my score right now, Jer? 8 for 8 or something? 8 for 8? No misses. So there's one, Ruffy, and the other one is out here on the trail. There's Ruffy number 2. Slaying them.
Yeah.
What do you think? Were you expecting my second shot, or you were turning around? I had a clear shot on him.
The one over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. I just figured I'd head in to get like kind of sideways to cut them off.
Yeah.
But didn't need to be done.
These birds are kind of skittish, so if you could take them, you take them. 2 adults, huh?
Yeah, looks like it.
Nice.
Maybe 2 males, or?
Yeah.
This one's got the rough, this one less so.
My kit over here, I am running the Tacticam at the end of the gun there, which you guys, hopefully I got that on time for the second shot at least. That's a pretty neat perspective. And that's Browning A5 Wicked Wing, and I'm going to highly recommend it.
We put in a lot of kilometers.
A lot.
And we're hunting thick brush. We don't have a dog doing any work for us, right? Like I know people say it's not sporting to shoot them on the ground or on a branch, but I think it's not sporting to wing shot birds that are going to get injured and fly away, which is what we would more likely than not be doing.
Oh yeah, for sure. And the thing is, everybody around here hunts with ATVs.
Yeah.
You know anybody walks around anymore?
A few.
It's a dying breed.
A few.
Jared taking a leak.
Yep. Snooze you lose.
I took my headphones on, just standing there, and I could hear the alarm call.
Oh.
And I can't hear them with the headphones on though.
No.
So I'm like, yeah, just stand here for a second.
Yeah. And even if you've got the phones on, you can't hear the direction of the call, right?
A little bit.
A little bit?
It's not too bad.
Oh, okay.
But it sounds like you're listening to a playback, right?
Yeah. Which way was it headed?
That way.
So there might be more up here.
Maybe. It's a little guy.
Yeah.
You got room in your bag still?
Yeah.
That's a juvenile, huh? Yeah. It doesn't have the full tail.
No, but it's got a more advanced tail than the ones up north that we shot.
Maybe better diet, better food?
I don't know. They got an earlier start because we're in the warmer south. I don't.
Yeah. I'm actually just using duck load because that's all I have. So it's 3 1/4 steel shot, X Super. I'm not a big ammo guy. I just use whatever I got. So I wanted to grab a bunch out of here. Fill my pockets back up. That way they're kind of always ready. You never know if you stumble on a group of them. I love this pack. This is my everyday carry. Camel. You can add extra pockets on the sides of it too. But Malcolm made that for me. Special, custom made. And we were talking about making a bunch of packs and selling them. We just didn't get it to work out. Oh, do I already have one in there? I must already have one. Okay. You can only put a maximum of 3 in there because there's an insert in there. Won't let you put any more than that. Hold up, Jared. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, hold up. Oh, there's a bird in this grass. And he hasn't come through yet. He was right in this grass here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, he I don't know how he got out of here without me seeing him. I don't know. He might have.
I didn't know he was in here.
No, I saw him. I had him kind of cornered in this area here. I don't know how he got away. No luck?
No.
That guy deserves to live.
Yep.
He outmaneuvered us.
Or we deserve to go hungry. We're going to give up so easy.
Yeah. I don't think you're going to find him in that stuff. That was a...
got 3 in the bag and 4 on the pole, so...
Yeah. That was a tactical grouse.
Yeah.
He had all his angles covered. Oh, Jared flushed a grouse up on the other side. So that dirty rat ran across the path. Well, I hollered to Jared to come on up because I had him in this grassy area here, but I didn't know how close the trail was. Had a good idea it was here. So what he did, he came out here and then cut across up in the bush there. And Jared flushed him. I was gonna try to find where he crossed the trail because he came across. I was trying to holler at you so that you would come up the trail to cut him off.
Yeah, but I was peeing.
You were peeing. Well then.
Well, so that's not a bad showing. That's 9 grouse for me this trip. We're gonna grab some ingredients. Oh, freaking dog. You met Jared's dog? This thing's a freaking wolfhound. Where are you? Right here. Freaking hell. Look at this thing gallop away. That thing will run you down. We're gonna grab some tomatoes from the garden for our kebabs. And we're gonna do a little bit more hunting. This is the homestead here, which Jeremy's working on. Acquiring. It's gonna be the family property. The boss. Come here. So that dog's a little weird. She loves attention and needs almost too much of it. Sometimes. She loves being outside and you can't tire her out. Actually, we did tire her out one time. She stayed out all day and wasn't smart enough to go back home to get dinner. She didn't want to leave us.
Kind of stopped caring about them when none of them turned out to be slicer varieties. They're all cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, cherry tomatoes are good. You put them in salad.
I know.
You can throw them on a sandwich, they fall off, but you know, you make do.
Yeah.
You can fry them up. Good fried. You got enough there? Maybe a few more. Got a few more there?
Alright, let's put a batter.
Here, we need some color. That's some mashy ones. There, that's good enough.
Okay.
Perfect. Alright, now we can hit the road. Jeremy's gonna show me another spot for grouse because obviously they're getting, well actually as we were driving out of that spot we actually ran into another guy with the pumpkin orange and he's you know, a couple hours too late on that one. Although there is still one left. Whether he gets it or not will be a different story.
Well, we're at Jeremy's second spot. It's a little bit different than what he remembers it as. They've been doing a lot of cutting back in here. So let's see if we can't find a couple more birds before lunch. Make ourselves a fire and relax in the beautiful fall weather. No mosquitoes. The leaves are all starting to change. This is my most favorite time of year by far. Up in the tree.
Okay.
Up in the tree here. Something flew up in the maple. There should be 2 left in here. One more. One here, guys. And one on the path. And I think there's one flapping its wings. I see one here. And Jerry shot the one that jumped up on the tree. Oh, they're both here. So we got all 3. Did you see up in that tree if there's one?
I think that must have been a budgie.
Okay. Well, that's how it's done, boys. Oh.
Big one fly.
Yeah, I did hear that one.
I didn't see it though.
No, me neither. Well, here's two more. One back on the trail. And then one flushed over here. Racking and stacking them. There's the third. That was some good teamwork. I guess you better go make our food here, Jer, or we're not gonna get out in time. 11 for 11 on this trip. Love it. I only get to grouse hunt every once in a while. And I didn't even get to do any last year at all. Like this spot for cook?
Yeah.
Perfect, huh?
Yeah. Nice little view of the swamp.
Beaver dam over here.
Oh, a lodge.
Yeah. We can maybe get some dessert or main course.
Yeah.
Start jumping on it. Oh, all right. Where do you want to make the fire?
We'll just scratch out a little spot here, right?
Right here? Sounds good to me. Let's make ourselves some kebabs. So Jared's just working on a little fire pit. It's kind of loomy here, so you would ordinarily be pretty concerned about.
Loomy?
Is that a not right word?
Loam.
Loomy, loomy, potato. We're gonna go through all of them.
That's loam. Nobody says loom.
I am saying loom. Sticking to my guns here.
Okay. Gosh, look at this nice loomy soil.
It's very loomy. Yeah, back on track. So we're not going to cause a forest fire here. It's nice and damp. And it actually holds the moisture once it gets wet. But once it's dry, it never gets wet, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense? It just spreads underground for like a millennia. And then it burns a tree down and whatever. So we're going to be safe. I'll show you my ingredients. So here's our ingredients. We have 1, 2, 3 ruffed grouse. We have a couple of peppers, an orange and a red. It's a nice color. We have a squash that's seen probably better days. Looks like it's got a bit of frost damage. We got some cherry tomatoes from Jeremy's garden and some wild puffball mushrooms. And last but not least, we got some adobo spice. You guys can buy that on woodedbeardsman.com/shop. It won't come in this container because this is the original prototype that Jeremy's been hanging on to for a long time, made with love by Woodbeard's wife, famous Wadobo spice. Now famous. At the time, it was simply a prototype. So we're going to combine all these into a delicious bush meal.
Burn, baby, burn! And that whole fallen maple tree behind us is basically going to supply all of our firewood.
So much wood here.
Yeah.
So, you know we're in Canada. Got moose droppings in the beaver lodge, and we're making ourselves at home on the duck pond with the wildlife. Lots of dry wood here. We're having to walk like hardly anywhere. It's all this drowned maple tree.
Here's a kebab stick right here.
Downed maple tree. He's hungry, I think. He's on the kebabs already.
Red maple.
I gotta catch up and get those grouse cleaned up.
Pitter patter.
Pitter patter, let's get at her. You wanna go back hunting?
We only have so much time in a day, right?
That's true. Yeah, we don't want to be making too much gourmet food.
Your 40-minute video is like 6 hours of
It's true.
adventure and work and...
Yeah. Boiled down to 15 minutes, hopefully.
Is that all it's going to be?
Wow, who knows?
Oh.
Most of the time, that's about your attention span. I'd love to make longer ones. But
just chop more firewood.
yeah, just cut wood and
Drink a few more beers.
hang out and shoot the poop,
Yeah.
which we do. Sometimes it just doesn't end up in the final cut.
Yeah.
That's okay. Hey, it's a lot more all-encompassing when you're in here in the moment rather than you're watching it. Maybe with something you guys could play in the background, but I think there's other channels you guys watch and you just let them play out. We can boil it down for you. Be kind.
be appreciative of your time. Just like right now, I'm kind of rambling, but I'm also wondering how long I should ramble for before I do something productive. And this is about the time. That's about what you get for a grouse. It's the breast. There's a little bit on the legs, we'll keep that too. But they're super easy to clean, as you can see. And the trick is going to be to keep these out of the dirt. See how quickly that cleans up? Yeah, they're sticky. It's a sticky meat right now. So if we get it in the dirt, it's gonna pick all that up. That's one. We got one more to go. And then we just use our knife, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut down the keel bone here, and then there's a Y bone at the front. So we're gonna go from the keel to the front, and we're gonna scoop all that meat out, and then we're gonna chunk it up and put it on our kebab. Jeremy heard somewhere that you can use hemlock bark for good coals. So he's going to try that out and see what happens. Pretty dry. Oh yeah, it's a big dead tree, isn't it? Yeah. I didn't notice that.
Just about ready to load up our kebabs, eh?
Sticks all fired up, ready to go. For kebabs, just got to do our peppers. Mushrooms we don't have to do anything with. And the zucchini or squash. Squashini.
Zucchini.
Zucchini. Yeah, it looks like.
Open it and have a look. It looks like it might have got a touch of the frost.
Yeah, it's got some frost damage at the end. Got them all together. We can throw them on the fire. That is actually working really, really exceedingly well. Like that is the hottest coals I've ever seen. So, thumbs up for that idea. Like you can't put your hand anywhere near here. It's
the hemlock coals?
Yeah. Put your hand here.
That's Kepart's wow.
Right? Have you ever felt anything that hot?
From that small of a fire?
No, like
no, dude, that's throwing. I can't even keep my hand.
It's crazy.
That's the closest I can keep my hand off that, I think.
It's crazy.
Which is like 30 inches or 26 inches.
There's a tip right there.
Ow! Whoa, dude. It's so hot there.
Did you cook your hand yet?
Almost.
It's crazy.
All right. Well, let's get the rest of them in here.
Yep. Here, I'll pass them.
Oh, you want me to burn myself?
Well, a little bit.
All right.
Don't burn yourself a lot, just a little. These should cook really well.
I should have my gloves here.
I have a pair. That's the only thing I brought.
It's super hot.
I know, right?
I am so happy that we tried that and we know it works.
Yeah.
Because I read about that in a book from like Kepart, Camping and Wildcraft. It's like a 19 teens book. It's over 100 years old.
Long lost secret.
Yeah.
Rediscovered.
Yeah.
Chicken of the woods.
Chicken of the woods? That's a mushroom. They're running moss, so they're on like a rhizome here, and this might be one individual, this whole patch basically. And these are the sporophyte tops. They're like a super fine little spore, and it can land somewhere and start a new colony. And what people have done in the past is you can collect these and you dry them out and you get the spore powder out of them. I don't know if this one's dry enough to see the little clouds coming off of it. And people use them in like fireworks displays and stuff. Fireballs, stage effects. It's a lot more manageable with the gloves.
I think we made the most of this trap course. As an excuse to come up.
Yeah.
And we have done a lot of stuff. We have still one more. Adam invited us out tomorrow morning. He wants us there at 5:30 or earlier to get on the duck pond, because last time we went it was a little late.
Yeah. And
we missed some of the action just trying to get ready for the ducks coming in, but they were soaring. You managed to get what, 4? 3, 2. 2. I thought 4 went down though.
I shot 1, 2, 3, and found 2.
Yeah.
One of them was a swimmer after, I think.
Yeah. Tends to happen. Did you have a preference?
No, some of them have the puffballs, which you may or may not be interested to eat. I don't know.
Yeah,
They're
well,
very well cooked.
I've been okay with the puffballs. I don't know if the barbecued would be okay. Actually, these are
tomato.
Yeah, these are perfectly done. That might be the best way we've cooked the partridge so far. I don't know. It's like
Probably.
it didn't dry it out.
Oh, the zucchini's not good.
No. Well, we knew that. And the grouse is like
Gross.
it tastes like barbecued. Obviously, it could be improved with some oil because it's a dry bird, but like you wouldn't have to improve it that much to make
Bacon wrapped grouse kebabs.
Yeah, you could do that. No, that's really good. That's really good, actually.
It's super good.
Yeah, the adobo is, you can still taste it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a barbecued adobo. So zucchini is not even worth eating at all?
No.
Okay. Well, I won't feel bad. Trap course tonight. No, trap test tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We have 50 question multiple choice. So, fingers crossed, we pass the test. We've already had the practical test. And then after that, it's just paperwork. And then we're trappers.
Now, this is the one that you guys did.
Nice and greasy.
Yeah, see how greasy it is?
That's just natural, right?
That's just natural. That's what happens. So before I take this off the wireframe stretcher, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe it down with a rag, clean it all up, and that's about it. But if you guys just wanted to wipe it down, and we'll leave it on the stretcher for now.
Okay.
Yeah, and then again, you've got your inspection window here, which that's where they look at the fur quality and everything when they inspect it over at the auction house. So you can tell, like, you see how the tail's, it's still a little bit limp there, but I can tell that it's, like, there's sections of it that are hard, that did dry, so it's fine. And that's why we have to open it up. So run your knife down into a tail stripper or splitter, open it up, let the air get to it, make sure you get any fat or meat that was left in there. Yeah, that's
Cool.
yeah. But I'll let you guys clean that up, and yeah, when I board it, I just cut. Cut that.
You really don't have to wait in the 4 days in a row.
Well, yeah.
You know, still being driven by foreign markets.
Those legs, eh?